above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin, a lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Young, and the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Lowry passes to Robinson. It's stolen by Reddish. Inside, knocks it loose. It's stolen by Lowry. Robinson for 3. Butler kicks to Robinson. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. First quarter, just over a minute played. To the middle. Here's Capella. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
And you love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Tucker the pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Capella inside, guarded by Tucker. And it's Capella missing. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Heat on offense. Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Tries it from the top of the key. No good off the front iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
To the inside. Butler shakes him. Collins grabs the miss.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Robinson left side and stolen by Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. This one for 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Outside Lowry. Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. That one goes. Count it.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Miami leading by 3. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Shoots from the baseline. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Now the pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Going inside. Comes up empty down low. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Bogdanovich. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Robinson finds Butler. Now here's Tucker. Outside for Robinson. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Bogdanovich wide open. Packed in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
All right, look who's coming into the court. Come on, get down.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. In transition, here comes Miami. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Young outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Pass to Lowry. Clock at 6. Rejected by Young.
I feel for the guy who gets his shot blocked by Trae Young. He's going to hear it from his teammates.
It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And here's Young from the arc. The Hawks again can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Tucker finds Adebayo. Stolen by Collins. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
Up top, Adebayo. Capella covering. Lowry passes to Butler. Down low. Capella against Adebayo. 3-pointer, Lowry. He can't hit that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. The kick out to Young. That one dropped for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
2 minutes.
Reddish dishes to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Lowry against Young.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
14 foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet. Such a great all-around player. Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Lowry against Wright. Five to shoot. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Tucker. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Back to Robinson. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Back to Robinson. Lowry passes to Robinson. Takes a shot at the elbow. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his third assist on the night. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Right against Lowry. Passes it to Herter from outside the arc. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to Tucker. Outside Lowry. Their turnaround jumper. Unable to get that one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
15.
Thank you, David. And whoops.
14.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Hawks leading. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Tyler Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the small forward. Jang the pass to Herter. Jang a screen. 4 on the clock. Shoots the 3. That shot off. Now the Heat take it the other way. Hero on the wing. Now here's Dedmon. Jang defending. Oladipo against Hunter. Gallinari right side. Hunter on the wing. And it's Hunter with the jam.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
Oladipo taking his time here. Dedmon kicks to Oladipo. Puts it up from 17. Atlanta with the rebound. Now here's Hunter. And it's Herter, top of the key. For 3. It's Dedmon with the rebound. The Heat trail by 3. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hero from long range. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And right, here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dedmon passes to Hero. Here's Strus. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The Heat need to get a shot off. Shot from the wing, and it's blocked by Wright. Atlanta leading by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the inside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Defenses has to be careful. You know Gallinari is going to force fouls, but you have to try to prevent the and one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Back to Oladipo. Inside and stolen by Jang. Hunter kicks to Gallinari. Herder passes to Gallinari. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And it looks like they left a defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
It's time for defense. All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
The Heat trail by 10.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Herter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Herter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus. Jang defending. Back to Dedmon. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, Hunter in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Hawks.
1:03 left to play here in the third. And Gallinari throws it down.
That instant response. Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. Here's Dedmon. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Dedmon's got his first bucket of the night.
In terms of set plays, this is where Dedmon shines, rolling hard off the screen.
A wide open look here for Wright. Drops in the tray. Wright's got 5 now.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
To the middle. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Wright, the pass to Herter. Gallinari outside. 11 seconds left in the third. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Strus over Hunter.
Defensively, DeAndre can switch 1 through 5 better than most guys his.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 13. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. For the three. Rebounded by Tucker.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to Adebayo. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Reddish. Capella against Lowry. Pass to Reddish. And stolen by Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You see the intensity in Butler's eyes. When you give him room to run, look out.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Young pass to Reddish. Here's Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. The shot by Reddish, no good. The Heat trail by 11. Robinson dishes to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. Bogdanovich against Adebayo. Here's Robinson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Atlanta leading by 11. Young left side. The three. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
And there's the pass to Tucker. Lowry up top, defended by Young. Lowry passes to Tucker. Stolen by Collins. A three from Bogdanovich. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Robinson, that's good.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Right side, Collins. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Robinson passes to Butler. Outside Lowry. There's the drive to the paint. Tucker. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. Atlanta leading by 13. Here's Reddish. Some solid defense from Butler.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The Hawks have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And Bogdanovich hits to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Young with the steal.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Atlanta.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Trae Young.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Bogdanovich passes to Young. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Hawks lead by 14. Lowry for 3, sinks the triple.
Tough-minded individual. Lowry answers back with his own 3 on the other end.
Young, right side, and finished off by Collins. Inspired tonight. They fought hard, and at crucial points just made the play.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Paul into the lane. Booker for 3. And the Suns get it back. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. Gets another look. Outside for Booker. Outside Paul. Back to Crowder. From downtown. And again, it's the Suns missing. Capella with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Collins. Over Crowder. Kept alive. Pass to Capella. There's Young with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Now here's Bridges. Right side Booker. Fires from deep. Capella with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Collins outside. Pass to Capella. And here's Young. Capella, screen on Booker. Young, the pass to Capella. Stolen by Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing from behind the arc. That shot is off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Back to Bogdanovich. Lots of room. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And it's Paul off the drive. Intercepted. Collins with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Collins outside. Pass to Young. Crowder with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. Ooh, ripped away. And here's the fast break. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Bridges, here we go. Pass to Crowder. Booker for 3.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. And he drives in. Young. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And now the Hawks on the break. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got 5 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Looking to end the drought. And Paul lays it in.
Well, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. Launches a 3. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Ayton. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Young with it. For three. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
A big-time effort for...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Collins passes to Capella. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
John Collins.
Collins has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Stolen by Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. There's Young with the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Paul against Young. Paul into the lane. Shoots. Bridges misses.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Collins outside. Pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Crowder with it. Picked up by Collins. Up top, Crowder. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Here's Paul. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's got 6 points.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Shoots over Booker. Bogdanovich, that's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Inside. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Paul. Ayton's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Young, the pass to Collins. Right side, Young. Takes the 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Paul passes to Booker. Crowder, a screen on Bogdanovich. And Booker, here we go. The lead now in single digits. Booker's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Young. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Paul. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Capella screen on Paul. Young with it, now guarded by Aiden. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Atlanta making some changes here. Outside Gallinari. Outside Herter. The 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. There's 18 seconds left in the second period. Here's Payne. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. And here's Hunter from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
And so it... All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Hawks, 27.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. On the floor for Atlanta, Herter and Hunter fill out the wings. Gorgui Dieng is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Wright in at point guard. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Wright against Payne. Rebounded by Johnson. And Phoenix shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Shamet. Johnson with it. He's covered by Gallinari. Here's McGee. 2 on the clock. Shoots from 12.
Well, with good lateral foot speed and his length, Gorgui Dieng has the tools to be a difference maker defensively.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's McGee, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Herter.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Back to Shamet. Pass to McGee, and stolen by Herter. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Over to the wing. Back to Dieng. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, big time size, speed, power combination from Gorgui Dieng. Wow.
Payne against Wright. Here's Nader. And the Suns miss again. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Down low. Oh, McGee with the block. They retain possession. Herter nails it from beyond the arc. Herter's got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Shaman. There's a screen by Johnson. From deep. Back to Shaman. Knocked loose. Wright with a steal. And now the Hawks on the break. He goes up, and Gallinari throws it down.
As a scorer in every sense of the word, you know Danilo is thinking, let me finish and get to the foul line.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. Can they get it? To the middle. Here's McGee. 4 seconds left. 4 on the clock. Rebound Atlanta. Chang's got 4 rebounds now.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Wright. Rebounded by Payne. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Phoenix is shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Pass to Nader. Outside Johnson. Now here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. There's 49 seconds left in the third. It's Chang, high post. Clock at 6. Here's Hunter. It's rebounded by Nader. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Pass to Shaman. Launches it. Chang pulls it in. Chang's got 5 rebounds tonight. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Right outside. Here's Chang.
Phoenix foul. Landry Shaman. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Gorgie Jang.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
He'd be hard-pressed to find an area where Zhang's growth has not been seen. No longer a guy you can send to the line.
Outside Paul. Driving inside for 3. Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Bridges outside. Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Atlanta's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Now here's Young. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range.
They're not shooting threes as well as they did in the first half.
And it's Paul off the drive. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Paul against Young. Driving in. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from outside. The Suns shooting just 42% so far in the game. Stolen by Young. And here's Capella. Pass to Young. Throws it up high. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The drive by Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Here's Reddish. The kick out to Young. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
3-point field goal.
Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Booker for 3. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
2 minutes.
And a deep 3 from Young.
But Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Hawks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And he lobs it up. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Trae Young.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Down low. And Collins with the slam.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
He drops it from range.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Young against Paul. Pass to Reddish. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Drills it from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Young way outside. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one.
The end of the game.
A statement road victory.
the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And it's the Suns to start out. Now here's Paul. Driving to the basket. Bridges outside. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
To the inside and stolen by Butler. One-on-one here. Pass to Lowry. Paul with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Outer dishes to Bridges. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Misses the 3. And Brent with Mikal Bridges' defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Paul with the steal. Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Bridges finds Crowder. Second chance effort, and the layup is good.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Six on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Paul looking around into the lane. Missed inside.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Lowry. Robinson with it. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Here's Adebayo. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
And Phoenix has possession. And it's Paul penetrating. It's stolen by Adebayo. Robinson for 3. And that one is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges kicks to Paul. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. No good from Booker.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Robinson. Over Booker. Robinson misses, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Paul dishes to Bridges. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I felt like Jimmy Butler had a plan on that possession. He was able to cut him off.
Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Carries it from three-point range. Booker's got 5.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Lowry against Paul. And Tucker has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. It's Crowder on the wing, and there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the scores.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Now here's Crowder, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Paul outside. Booker the pass to Bridges. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Here's Booker. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Butler. Bridges with the steal. And Bridges jams it in.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Here's Adebayo. Goes back up. Bridges with some nice defense. Suns leading by 5. Back to Booker. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. He takes it in. Rebound by the Heat. And there's the call on DeAndre. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. First team
Heat have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Inside. Adebayo shoots a fader. And Adebayo throws it down.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Paul kicks to Bridges. The three-pointer no good. The Heat trail by 3, and there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Lowry against Paul. Right side Lowry. To the paint. The kick outside to Butler. Driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. The drive by Paul over Lowry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And with the first ball, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
The Heat trail by 3. Lowry finds Tucker. Down low. Bridges with the board.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Booker dishes to Ayton.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Suns here with a different look. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Jay Crowder. Nader comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Now here's Payne. The feed to Ayton. Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. And it's Miami with the rebound. There's Hero with the 3. Miami no good on that time either. Phoenix leading by 5. Payne passes to Nader. Back to Payne. Here's Nader. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
Your Miami Heat.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Suns, 15.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So Oladipo will bring it up for Miami. It's a 5-point game. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. Launches a 3. Nader kicks to Payne. Drives to the hoop. It's stolen by Morris. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Strus. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Suns shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Payne kicks to Nader. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Shamet. 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple.
Landry
Shamet's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
Nice job by the team to set up Shamet on that play.
Here's the pass to Strus. Morris outside. He feeds it to Dedmon. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick. to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Johnson, the pass to Shamet. Nader kicks to Johnson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. The Heat trail by 5. To the inside. Stolen by McGee. Nader the pass to Payne. McGee a screen. Payne in the post. He's covered by Hero. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Heat shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Oladipo outside. Out to Morris. Pass to Hero.
Blocking foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Morris passes to Dedmon. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
With the drive, McGee with the block. Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. And here is Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. Payne in the post. Guarded by Oladipo.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
Struz passes to Hero to end the cold streak, and it's good on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
From Max Struz.
Payne looking around to the middle and stolen by Dedmon. To the left wing. Now Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Morris inside. Shoots. Banked in off the glass. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Payne dishes to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Here's Lowry, out left to the wing. Tucker finds Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on 8.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. They lead by 1. Takes it inside. Feeds to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder from deep. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Now here's Lowry. Passes it to Butler. Back to Lowry. It'll count.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game and is going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thank you, David. The drive by Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Now the dish to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Lowry with the ball. Outside Robinson. Paul with the steal. Booker with no one around. Buries the corner 3. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead. And let's get your take, guys, and the hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Bridges attacking. And he banks in the lane. And the Suns lead by 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Looking to end the run. And Adebayo throws it down.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Bridges passes to Paul. And stolen by Butler. By himself. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
Here's Paul. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And the shot goes in. And now just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And the shot goes in.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. He kicks it to Tucker. Driving in, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Pass to Booker. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. And the dunk by Booker.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
The Heat trail by 6. Outside Lowry. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To the inside. Here's Tucker. The kick outside to Butler.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Now Bridges. Outside Crowder. Paul outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's Miami's ball. They trail by 6. Paul against Lowry. The pass to Adebayo. It's tipped. Paul with the steal. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Paul against Lowry. Crowder from outside. Paul outside. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Crowder. Misses there.
Yeah, he plays a lot bigger than that.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, on the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at point. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow. Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Outside Butler. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Pass to Collins. Back to Reddish. 6 to shoot. Capella finds Young. It doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. And here's Butler outside. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And there it is for him.
A good interior scorer. Jimmy Butler using his strength and explosiveness to full effect. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Now here's Young. Misses from close range.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Adebayo against Capella. Back to Lowry. Take it away. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Fast break Miami. Adebayo from long range. Drains the triple.
Good to see Bam showing off some accuracy. That's not his favorite shot, but he drains it.
And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender. Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
To the inside. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Now here's Capella. Checked by Tucker. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Young.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Here's Tucker. Back to Lowry. Outside Tucker. Here he goes. And it's blocked by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Back to Tucker. Collins against Adebayo. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Robinson with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Lowry. And Young pulls it down. On offense, here are the Hawks. Inside. Capella, the pass to Collins. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Robinson passes to Butler. 5 on the clock. And here's Lowry from the arc. The shot no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Reddish on the wing. Now Capella, counted by Adebayo. Outside Young. Capella, screen on Robinson. There's Young with the three. Atlanta gets it back. Adebayo with the rejection.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
Goes up with it again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his
First one falls.
second team foul. At the line for the Hawks.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
It's Lowry with a drive. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Hawks on top, up 4.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And one of the league's best at drawing charges, Kyle Lowry.
It's a real life momentum.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Lowry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Adebayo passes to Lowry. That one's good for 2.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Young against Lowry. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Robinson on the wing. Outside Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Robinson. Guarded by Capella. Fades and shoots. And finished off by Adebayo.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Outside Young. Into the lane. Shot to stop the run. And it's good on the layup. Young's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Lowry against Young. Here's Robinson. Outside Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Lowry, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Adebayo against Young. Here's Reddish. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Robinson on the wing, defended by Bogdanovich. Lowry against Young. Butler passes to Adebayo. Capella with a rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's gotten 4 this quarter, and we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Outside for Butler. The turnaround. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins goes in. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Miami trailing. Left side, Tucker. Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now Young. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Lowry.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Young. He has 6.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now here's Robinson. He's covered closely. Right side, Tucker. On the take. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
A line change here for Miami. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of this one. Young inside. He's guarded by Oladipo. Capella, screen on Oladipo. There's Young with the 3. That shot, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Strus. Out to Oladipo. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Young from long range. Not going to go that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Heat. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Heat with the lead. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Gorgui Dieng is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Wright in at the point. Hero outside. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Strus. Lets the 3 fly. And he recovers it. Here's Dedmon. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
The way to attack the interior, Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
Oladipo against Wright. It's Herder on the wing. Pass to Hunter. Back to Herder. Here's Dieng. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Hero. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Strus. Here's Dedmon. Hunter with the rebound.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Herder can't hit. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Hey, expanding his range. Dedmon, no good. The Hawks trailing. Here's Hunter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Here's Oladipo. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Strus. From outside the arc. And again, the Heat missing. And the Hawks shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Now here's Oladipo. It's stolen by Hunter. Right with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. Right against Oladipo. Oh, Morris with a steal. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Outside Herter. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. A good look from Gallinari. Off target with the open look.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Morris outside. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Miami now. 6-point game. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Morris against Gallinari. Pass to Hunter. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Oladipo outside. Here's Dedmon. And it's in there. Dedmon's got his second basket.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
Outside Herter. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jang. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Bogdanovich has checked in for Herter. And it's Young in for Wright. Lowry with it.
Blocking foul called on Gorgie James. That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
You love the intensity Kyle Lowry brings. He gives you a no-nonsense mentality at the point guard position.
And here's Young.
Hawks foul. Trae Young. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Hawks ahead. They lead by 3. And when we...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the...
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us.
Time to get up and...
The Hawks leading. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Now Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Lowry left side. Adebayo against Capella. Adebayo passes to Butler. And the 3 off target. Atlanta is shooting just 37% so far in this one. Collins with it. He's against Tucker. Back to Capella. And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Butler. Now Robinson. Right side Tucker. Back to Robinson. Lowry outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Adebayo. Shoots over Capella. Adebayo, no good. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Young from long range sends it home from three-point land. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Outside Tucker.
Blocking foul called on Capella. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Lowry. Butler finds Lowry. Miami, no good that time either. An opportunity to pad the lead.
And B.A., if they can push it into double digits, that's tough to overcome.
Young against Lowry. The three is up. Young misses.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Adebayo. A shot to stop the drought. And he gets the bucket.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Now here's Young. Collins outside. Lowry against Young. Five to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Outside Tucker. Stolen by Capella. And he lobs it up top. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Young. Back to Collins. Outside Young. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Young's got 5 points in the quarter. Young against Lowry. Puts it up. That one's good. Nothing but net.
Wow, Kyle Lowry has nice balance on his jump shot, and he was square to the basket.
Young against Lowry. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Driving to the basket, and the shot goes down. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Outside Robinson. Launches it. The shot off that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Young. There's the three. Young missing again.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich against Robinson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Good footwork by Bogdan Bogdanovich. Precise with his moves, and typically he beats the defenders.
Here's Lowry. From deep. And so it's Atlanta with the W.
That's the end of the
Boy,
game.
a nice win on the road.
and you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule. You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Here's Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Paul picks up that one. This is his first free throw of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Paul against Young. Bridges inside. Ayton. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Can't hit from in close. Out to the wing. And he drives in. And Reddish with the slam.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Bridges. Ayton in the corner. 5 to shoot. Nice move. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Paul. Following the basket by Cam Reddish. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Young passes to Capella. And the rejection by Ayton. Bridges, right side. Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. Going inside. That one drops for him.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Paul against Young. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Bogdanovich with it. It's Young on the wing. 6 to shoot. Driving the lane. And that one drops.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Young inside. Defended by Paul. Bogdanovich looking around. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Crowder dishes to Ayton. Back to Crowder. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I think the handles of Jay Crowder may catch some people off guard. This guy's a capable ball handler when given space.
Ball against Young. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
The drive by Booker. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And so here's Phoenix. Crowder inside. Capella's there. Ayton wide open. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Ayton's got 5 now.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
A nice shot by Young.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a...
All right, look who's coming in the court. Come on, get loud.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Young against Paul. And Young, here we go. Here's Capella. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Reddish kicks to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul with the block, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Phoenix has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Off target at the rim. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
2 seconds.
And here's Young. 9 points in the game so far. Lobbed up there for Collins. Crowder with the steal.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Booker the pass to Paul. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Free throw line jump shot will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Back to Collins. Shoots over Bridges. Shot by Collins, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
The drive by Booker. Paul outside. Kicks it to Crowder. Paul passes to Booker. pass to Ayton. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Bridges inside. And Crowder with the basket on the assist for Bridges. Crowder's got the lead, back up to 1 now for Phoenix. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Kicks it out to Paul. Crowder, a screen on Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I think you have to be cautious regarding Jay Crowder. He excels at using his body to get these calls.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Nader comes in for Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. Wright with it. Knocking on Payne. Rejected by Payne. Crowder kicks to Payne. He feeds it to McGee. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. The Hawks trailing.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And Wright kicks to Gallinari. With 2 seconds left. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Phoenix ahead, up 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Suns, Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Johnson, and it's Nader in at the 3. McGee against Gallinari. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now Shamet still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 3. Here's McGee.
Well, with good lateral foot speed and his length, Gorgui Dieng has the tools to be a difference maker defensively.
Herter passes to Wright. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Payne looking around. Shamet played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now here's Wright. Payne covering. Count it. Wright's got 4 points this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Johnson. Here's McGee. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet.
Works that one inside nicely.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Hawks. It's a 1-point game. Gallinari on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Payne kicks to Nader. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. McGee the pass to Nader. McGee trying to break free. And the layup's good off the glass. Nader's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns. Wright outside. And the pass to Gallinari. Zhang with a screen on Johnson. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Fires from the corner. And Wright pulls it down. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And that one's good. Hunter.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
A minute 42 left to play in the third. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Wright, and Wright throws it down hard.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Pass to Herter. He kicks to Gallinari. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Wright. Here's Shamet. No good on the 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Gallinari throws it down.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nader kicks to Shamet. It's rebounded by Herter. It's right on the wing. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks lead by. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
The drive by Paul. Takes it off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Young for 3. That shot off, and Phoenix will come the other way. Left side, Crowder. Booker outside. Crowder finds Paul. Fires the three. Collins grabs the miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Suns trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Hawks passing it around. Capella sets a screen for Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks. Young against Paul. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Blocking foul called on Bogdanovich. That's his second personal foul. Team third.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Paul with the ball. Here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. Ayton. Count that one. That's 7 points for DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Young up top, defended by Paul. Reddish with the screen for Young. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Atlanta leading by 8. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Count that one. Bogdanovich has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Young finds Capella. Gets it out to Bogdanovich. Passes to Young. From 7, basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
On defense, the Hawks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Paul kicks to Bridges. Clock at 6. Atlanta with the rebound.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Bridges misses. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Young fires away from outside. Atlanta again missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Now, here is Young. And so the Hawks take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to...
Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Connects from downtown. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
An athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. The rebound by Bridges.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Robinson against Booker. Down low. To end the run, here's Lowry. That one no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there, getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Now here's Paul. Going inside. Good D by Adebayo. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Lowry against Paul. Bridges outside. Fires from deep. Here's Ayton. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake for Miami. They've gone 2 of 4 so far. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ayton. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Miami ball.
Miami trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Lowry outside. Outside for Butler. Here's Adebayo. Another shot. And he hits it to tie the game.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Lowry against Paul. Up top, Booker. Back to Paul. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 6. And here's Crowder from the arc. Miami grabs the miss.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside for Butler. There's the triple. Adebayo with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:07 left in the first. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And there's the drive. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Now Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Robinson can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Bridges, right side. There's the drive, and they go to the intentional foul.
PJ Tucker. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul into the lane. Shot clock at 5. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Nine seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Robinson. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Suns on top. They're up.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do. We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Adebayo. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brett, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
And I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Here's Bridges following the bucket by the Heat. Crowder outside. Booker on the take. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tucker.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call.
Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1, but my dad was really responsible for the one at Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series, BA.
Paul against Lowry. Paul drives in. Pass to Ayton. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry outside. Butler with the ball. Now Lowry. He's guarded by Paul. Paul against Lowry. And Adebayo slams it in.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Paul against Lowry. The kick out to Paul. He takes it in. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
For Miami, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Shoots over Ayton. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist from Robinson. Adebayo's got 6 in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Crowder outside. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, his shooting remains remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Here's Lowry. Butler up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Robinson. Lowry into the lane. That one a little long. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enduring a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Paul into the lane. Booker against Robinson. Ayton passes to Crowder. Bridges down low. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Heat have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Lowry against Payne. Robinson on the wing from behind the arc. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Morris comes in for Tucker. Strus, he's checked in for Butler. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. Now here's Payne. Pass to Nader. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Robbed. Here's Strus. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Allie, as always, thanks.
The Heat, 21.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, with both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for Miami. Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Dedmon. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Great D that time from McGee. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Team foul.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. With the drive. Now here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Oladipo outside. Here's Dedmon, defended by Payne. Out to Oladipo. Back to Dedmon. McGee with a steal. He's all alone. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And so here is Miami, coming off a Suns make. Back to Dedmon. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Morris. Rebounded by Johnson. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 in this second half.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer. Give him a hand.
Miami trailing. Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Victor Oladipo.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Cameron Payne.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Dedmon. Morris outside. Oladipo outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Payne against Oladipo. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Outside Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Shaman. Clock at 4. Outside Payne. 4-3.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
The kick out to Morris. A minute 39 left in the third. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Nader. Back to Johnson. And it's Nader off the drive. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Oladipo, shot's good.
Oladipo executed that pick and roll well. Remarkable at scoring whenever he gets room to shoot off the screen.
Left side Payne. Oh, rejected by Oladipo. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. A line change here for Miami. And here's Crowder from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Crowder's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Lowry outside. For 3. The Suns clear it.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Tucker with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Robinson against Booker. And it's Robinson penetrating. An easy 2 on the layup. Robinson's got 6.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Now here's Paul. Going inside. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Pam with the emphatic block.
Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Phoenix ending.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Paul against Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. And he drives in. Bridges outside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here we go, the Heat fast break. For three, Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Here's Paul for 3. Booker. Ayton. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Up top, Lowry. He's guarded by Paul. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Paul against Lowry. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Out to Bridges. The 3-ball. He can't hit that time.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Paul against Lowry. Out to Bridges. Stolen by Lowry. Pass to Butler. Adebayo in the post. He's guarded by Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Butler.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
Comes up empty down low. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Releases from 15. And he knocks the jumper down.
Well, how smooth is Devin Booker's J right there. And inside the arc, he nails it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Robinson. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Paul. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 8.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Outside Tucker. Inside, Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. Into the lane. And Booker with the jam.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
And here's Butler. For three, Lowry. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. "55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter."
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. Like to see him active on the defensive end.
Takes a three. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here's Lowry. Tucker drives it in. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Crowder with it. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.